Hey yogis, welcome back to my page, my channel. So good to see you again. So let's just get right into it this time. We are wanting to get upside down on our forearms, on our hands. So let's get the mind warmed up and focused, the muscles turned on and ready to go. Let's start with 3 starting namaskar A's, 3 sun salutation A's. Inhale with the arms, exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale to that halfway lift. Exhale as you step back, top of the push-up, hold. Now shoulders come forward. Keep the pelvis lifted, low belly sucks in. Shift under the tippy toes, elbows in, gaze forward, chaturanga, hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So as much as our muscles need to be strong and activated, they also have to be loose and stretched out. It's this fine balance between strength and flexibility. Inhale, cleanse up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, strong legs rise all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. 2 more times. Inhale, lift the arms. Touch palms. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, step back, chaturanga, elbows in, strong core. Inhale, feel your heart open, long, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing. Maybe pedaling through the feet a little bit. Strong shoulders. Let the neck be long, head hang heavy. One more breath. Inhale, lens up. Exhale, maybe a little jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it in. Inhale, rise, look up. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time, inhale, lift the arms. Reach, exhale, fold, reach with the crown of your head. Inhale, long spine, exhale, send the feet back, chaturanga, and hold. Inhale, lift your heart, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. And breathe. And breathe. Already feeling a little calmer, a little more focused. Just what we were wanting. Inhale as you glance up. Exhale, little hop. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise and reach. And exhale, Samasthiti. All right, let's get right into getting the core on board, because in order to stay upside down, we really have to know where the pelvis is in space, and a lot of that comes from a strong, stable core. So I want you to sit down on your butt, walk your hands back behind you so that you can really get a good lean, walk the feet out, and I want you to pull your knees towards your chest, curl in, and then reach it out, get really low. Squeeze as you exhale, inhale, get long. Squeeze, exhale, inhale, and just like this. Not sure what these are actually called. I don't know if they have a name. But get really low at the bottom as the belly button pulls towards the spine. Not a lot of the work is coming from the arms. They're just there for balance. Legs squeeze towards each other. Belly button pulls towards the spine. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and hold at the bottom. 1, hold. Strong legs, strong core, glutes are engaged. One more breath, exhale. Go ahead and release, come through to sitting. All right, now I want you to roll right over your feet, step back to the top of the push-up. If plank's really, really hard for you, you're welcome to stay here on hands and knees. But if you can come into plank, please do. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders all stacked in a nice line. Low belly sucks in. We round through the upper back. Little protraction of the shoulder blades. Now these are scapular push-ups. We're not going to push up all the way up and down. We're just coming through the shoulder space. Little dips. I think the gymnasts call them dips. Yogis call them scapular push-ups. Just like this. So you let your chest drop through, and then you press it back up. Little retraction of the shoulder blades. Push and retract. Protract. Drop it in. Push. Let's do 10 more. 10. 9. 8. Watch your low belly. 6. 5. Squeeze the glutes. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice. Downward facing dog. And breathe. All right, lower the knees down. Come into that tabletop position. I want you to lower your forearms. Now it's ideal if you keep them in a parallel line, but if you don't have that shoulder mobility quite yet, feel free to interlace your hands, kind of making a triangular shape. Up to you. Then walk the feet back. Forearm plank. And we're going to do our hip dips. So right hip comes down. Inhale through center. Exhale. Left hip comes down. Inhale through center. Right. Left. Right. Left. Now this can be a little uncomfortable on the toes and on the ankles at first. It does help increase flexibility through the feet, and it's definitely something that gets easier with time. I have found that it really helps to flex my feet, stay right on the balls of my toes. Now keep pressing through the elbows, through the shoulders. We don't want to dump here, but stay really strong. Keep going side to side as the hip dips down to the right and then the left. Let's do 10 more. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Dolphin, walk your feet in. Little rest, take a breather. Very nice. Now press into your hands, squeeze your elbows together, downward facing. Let's walk your hands all the way back to your feet. Grab opposite elbow and just sway a little. Let the shoulders release. Neck is heavy and long. Then release the hands down. All right, we're going to be at the very back of our mat, so if you're not there, please get there. You're going to bring your hands about a foot in front of your feet. Suck your low belly in. Scoop and hollow out that low belly. And then press into the hands as we begin these wrist taps. So we're going to push into our hands, tap the right foot towards the right forearm, maybe just the right wrist as high as you can though. Step the right foot down. Step into that right foot as you bring the left foot up. Tap high on the forearm, maybe the wrist, bring it down. Walk the hands forward, do it again. Lift the right leg. How high can you tap? Lower the right foot, left, tap up really high, lower the left. Right hand and left hand walk forward. Reach with the right leg. Reach with the left tap. Lower it down. A couple more times so we get to the top of the mat. Right wrist or forearm tap. Left wrist or forearm tap. Walk again. Right side. Left side. All right, now at the top of our mat, let's see if we can do one with both feet at the same time. So it really comes from scooping, hollowing out that low belly, pressing out of the shoulders, and shifting forward. So we've got to get that shift. Lean into your hands, push, 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 push. Pull from the low belly, tap. Maybe try that again. If it's new to you, it's very awkward at the beginning. Keep trying. So scooping that low belly, hollowing out. Come all the way up into the tiptoes. Shift all that weight into the hands. Tap. Oh, okay, one more time. Let's try. Hands are down, pressing out of the shoulders. Strong arms. All the muscles in the legs are engaged. Come up onto those tippy toes. Push. Tap. Very nice. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Take a little resting breath. Very good. All right, guys, coming all the way back down onto our butts. We're going to take some bicycle crunches, get the core engaged still. So come all the way down onto your back. And then we're going to work from side to side. Right elbow towards left knee, left elbow towards right knee. Keeping that low belly pulling in the whole time. And here we go. To really make this extra work, not only does the low belly pull in, but we reach through the elbow. So really reach up and over. Not just a little waggle side to side, but really see how far you can reach that elbow up and over. A little more work. You can extend that other leg, straightening it out. Don't let it touch the floor. Keep going. Stay focused. Stay calm. Your body can do so much more than what it tries to tell you. So don't let it get out easy. Let's do 10 more. 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Let go. All right, let's bridge up from here. So feet are just outside of the sit bones. Shoulder blades are down and underneath our back. Press into your hands, press into your feet. And lift the hips. Squeeze the knees towards each other so that they don't flare out, but parallel lines. Squeeze at the top. Okay, slowly let them roll down. Let's do that twice more. Inhale, lift and squeeze. Slowly exhale, roll it down. And one more time, inhale, lift and hold. Strong legs, strong glutes. One more breath. Exhale slowly, coming all the way down. Since we're here, let's do a little bit more work for the core. So walk the legs out, let them lay right down on the ground. Arms come down by the sides, but let them rest kind of over top of the thighs. We're going to find a hollow body shape. So we're going to pull the belly button in. Low back should come towards the floor. As we reach the arms up, let them hover over the thighs, then lift the legs and hold. Now if you really want to take this up, arms can come up and overhead. Now I want you to roll to the right. This is a little difficult as you want to kind of wobble, really press into what's grounded. This is really hard. You could always bring the left forearm or hands down to touch. Let it rest on your side. Maybe give your head some support with your right arm. Lots of options. Work that side core on the left. You've got this. All right, inhale back through center. Hold. Hollow body. And to the left. Either reaching from fingertips to toes, or bring that left hand behind you. Right arm hovers or touches for balance, but only for balance. Don't let it hold your weight. One more breath. Come back through center, hold. And release down. Very nice, guys. I know that's difficult. Hollow body is really, really hard. All right, but while we're here, come all the way over onto your belly so you can just roll over or flip back, however you want to get there, all the way down to your belly. Now I want you to get really, really long as you reach your hands out in front of you. Legs point straight back. Now I want you to find that handstand shape. And what we do that by is not only getting as long as we possibly can, now we're gonna flex at our wrists. So as if you were in a handstand, flex your fingers back towards your face. Point your toes. Now I want you to just tilt your pelvis underneath you so that your low belly sucks in. Press your nose to the floor. Activate your legs and let's hold. Everything should be really, really active here, guys. Legs squeeze, glute is active, low belly sucks in. Bring your shoulders up to your ears as you push through your hands. Hold. And release. So that shouldn't have been easy. We're not just laying on the floor when we do that, but we're reaching and we're really trying to find that proper handstand shape. All right, go ahead and bring your forearms down. Come onto your knees. We're gonna work a little bit on our Lola. So let's work on some Lola snaps, Solasana. We're sitting on our shins. Bring your hands just outside of your knees. And again, we're pushing the floor away. I want you to really get used to that push because when you come into a handstand, when you come into a forearm stand, there's a constant push. The second we stop pushing, we come down. So push the floor away. A little rounding through the spine. Suck your low belly in. And we push the floor away as the knees come up towards the nose. Soften and push. Soften and push. Let's do this about 10 more times. Out Lola snaps. Squeeze and compress at the top. We're sitting right on the tops of the toes, so we're getting flexibility through the feet. We're making the legs and the core do the work. It's not coming from our feet here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right. So we've worked a little bit getting ready to hold that Lolasana position. Let's see if we can do it without. If you need help from blocks, go ahead and pause this video, go grab some blocks, put them underneath your hands here. Do a little bit more of that lift. If you can't do it, don't worry, because that's how we get strong. We try, and we fail. We try again, maybe we fail some more. We keep trying, and you're building strength, and before you know it, you're like, oh my gosh, my feet lifted. So be patient, accept those struggles. That's gonna get you where you wanna be. So here we go. We're gonna push into the top of the left foot and lift the right foot this time. So push, come into that Lola position, lift the right foot, hold. Hold it, keep pushing. Low belly sucks in. Press out of the shoulders, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, rest for just a moment, but not too long. We've got more work to do. All right, left side, hands come down. Push the floor away, press into the top of the right foot as we lift the left foot up towards the booty. Here we go, push, lift that left foot, hold. You've got this, stay calm, stay focused. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. All right, then we're gonna work a little bit on that full Lola. So even if you can't get your feet off the ground, still I want you to push out of the shoulders. Use that strength of your low belly, of your core, to pull your thighs towards your chest. Think compression, compression through here, push through your arms. You can do it. And it takes time, so come back again and again and again and do it. All right, here we go. Hands push, 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 push. Lift those knees. Here we go, maybe one foot, maybe the other. Hold, hold, hold. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's do that 2 more times because we are what we repeatedly do. So excellence, therefore, is not an act, it's a habit. Doing it 1 time is not enough. Let's do it twice more. Push the floor away. Low belly sucks. Protract out of the shoulders. Here we go. Onto the feet. Maybe you lift the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Work's not done yet. 1 more time. You can do it. You can. I remember in the beginning when my teacher had me doing this. I said, you're crazy. It doesn't work. It does. You can do it. All right, 1 more time. Get really serious. Get really serious about what you want and that you can do it. Don't let your mind tell you that it can't. All right, we push the floor away. Once more. Pull those knees towards the chest. Shift forward and float. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more seconds. 1, 2. And release, let it go. All right, swing the legs out in front of you as you sit down. A little bit more of this hard work. All right, so now we're gonna work the upper back. A little bit of L-sit work, so similar to your little asana holds. A little different though. So the legs are straight out in front of you. Hands come just outside of the hips. First, I want you to lift the right leg 10 times. Do that by pulling that femur bone back and in, pointing the toes and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other leg. All right, left. Here we go. Pull it back. Lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now what I'm going to have you do is still pushing the hands down. Drag your hips through your arms. Lift your butt up off the ground. Round your upper back. Squeeze. So it's going to look like this. As we push the floor away, we drag our feet in and lift. Head comes down. All right, so a little L-sit, but your heels don't have to come off the ground. What I want you to really think about is rounding through that upper back, pushing, getting really strong through the back and through the shoulders. All right, here we go. Let's do 5 of them. Push the floor away, drag your heels, lift your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one, let's hold for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. All right, this time we're going to shift back in order to let both legs lift. So still, hands are just outside of the hips. We're gonna round and lift the legs. But try not to hike them up so high. Let this strength come from the hip flexors, from the core. All right, here we go. Push the ground away, lift. 2, 3, 4. We're holding on this last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we've lifted the heels, we've lifted the glutes. Now we gotta lift both. You guys knew that was coming. So that full L-sit. When we do that full L-sit, try not to just push down, but let those hips drag through slightly, round the upper back, then let the heels float up. So let's do that 5 times. A little hold on the last one. So even if you can't get the entire leg lifted, at least lift the glutes. Maybe lift one whole leg. Try. It's okay to struggle, but I want you to try. All right, here we go. Push that floor away, drag the hips through, lift. Do it again. Drag them through, lift. 3 more. Lift. Lift. And on this last one, let's hold for 5 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. All right. Let's fold over our legs. Paschimottanasana. Flex the feet back towards the face. Low belly sucks in. Hinge at your hips. I want a long torso as you reach with your chest. Then fold. So you can grab the sides of your feet. You can catch that bind. Use a strap if you need to. Whatever you want to do. But I want this to be reaching with your heart, reaching with your sternum as you fold over your legs. And let yourself calm, slow your breath. Very nice. Couple more breaths here. Keep the feet flexed back so that we're engaging the entire leg and not just the top of the hamstrings. All right, very nice, guys. Okay, so let's do a little bit of work holding an actual handstand. We're gonna use the wall for this, so if you have a wall nearby, perfect. We're gonna face away from the wall. You want a leg's length, so put your foot on the wall. Okay, that's about how far a leg's length is. Turn away, hands come down. Step your feet back. So it's kind of like a down dog on the wall. Gotta walk my hands out a little bit because I want to find that L shape, like a perfect 90 degrees. So pressing out of the shoulders, bring the shoulders up to the ears. Low belly scoops. And hold this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's lift the right leg. Point the toe, lift that leg straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch legs. Right leg comes to the wall, left leg reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, walk the feet down. Very good. Woo. Come up to standing. Are you guys getting warm? I'm definitely getting warm. All right, so let's switch it up. Do a little bit of a forearm plank hold. So come on down to your knees, forearms down. You'll know the right proper distance when you grab opposite elbow, then lay on the forearms back down. They should be parallel. Like I said earlier, you can interlace your hands. I'd rather them be down if you have mobility of the shoulders. Now tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into that dolphin pose. Let's do the same thing on our forearms. Lift the right leg. Shift forward, onto the tippy toes. Tippy toes, hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pushing. 6, 7, 8. Pull that low belly in. 9, 10. All right, switch legs. Right foot down, left foot up. And shift forward, tippy toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Lower the knees down. Let's stretch out the shoulders. So like a puppy pose, we're gonna reach the arms out, drop the chest down, let the armpits sink. Maybe you rest on your chin or your forehead. Just stretch out the shoulders. All right, guys, let's do a little bit of cardio now too. So we're gonna start kicking up a little bit into our handstand. By kicking up, we gain a lot of strength through the legs and we get away from that fear of being upside down. We're just kicking up for a second. We don't gotta hold it. You're gonna come right back down. So let's just start doing this. And we're gonna do both legs and just see how it feels. So bring the hands down. You want them to feel nice and comfortable. So just like you would as if you were coming into a push-up or a plank hold, you don't want them too wide, and yet you don't want them too close together either. Kind of like the peace fingers face forward, maybe slightly out. It's really up to you. Hand position is super unique to each person. The more and more you get upside down on the hands, the more you'll find, oh, that's exactly where my hands want to be. So let's start with hopping off of our right leg. We're just going to pull that right leg in towards the belly and lift the left leg. So let's push forward. Shoulders come forward, push, knee pulls in. Let's do that again. Keep hopping off of that right leg. Shoulders shifting forward, pressing out of the shoulders. A couple more times, building strength through that right leg. And maybe you find a little hold and hover. Pull that knee in towards the belly. Push, push, push through the shoulders, and come back down. All right, lower the knees, shake out the wrists. And we're gonna do the other side. So while a lot of us are probably stronger on the right side, we can't ignore the left. And maybe for you, you're stronger on the left. So we can't ignore the right. We've got to do both sides. All right, hands down, hips up and back. All right, walk the feet in. Get that good handstand hand positioning. This time, lift that right leg. Maybe it's weird, but try. Little hops off that left foot. Ooh. Little hops. Shoulders have to shift forward. Keep pushing out of the shoulders. Low belly sucks in. Maybe you find a little hover. If you do, pull that knee in towards the belly. Get really tall. Engage that whole leg. Squeeze the butt. All right, bring the leg down. And let's shake out the hands. So if you're thinking, Kelsey, I kicked and kicked and kicked and nothing happened, it's okay. That really is okay. You're used to getting your hips up over your shoulders. you're used to being upside down. You're getting used to bringing weight into your hands. There's lots of good things that are happening, even if you don't catch that hang time. Just keep trying. I promise you, with time, consistency of practice, you will get it. You will. All right, so now let's try this again, but let's do it with the forearms down. Forearms down, hips up and back. Come into that dolphin pose. Let's start on the right side. Lift the left leg. Little baby hops off the right leg. Still, pull that knee in towards the belly. This engages the core. It also makes falling out a little less scary. Press out of the shoulders the whole time. You catch that hover. Watch that form. Legs engaged, butts engaged. Point your toe. Push out of your shoulders. Super strong focus. All right, lower that right leg down. Let's do the other side. Little hops off the left leg. Lift the right. Shift forward. Little hop. Pull that left knee in. Couple more times. Maybe you find that hold and hover. Keep pushing, pushing. All right, left side's over. Lower the knees. Shake out the hands and the wrists. This is really hard. Good. Good. We don't grow from doing things that are easy. We're meant to do hard things. You can do hard things. All right, another nice drill. We're gonna move in order to get strength in the arms and in the shoulders is we use the wall. So we're gonna work on just holding a 1 minute wall handstand hold. And as you do this more and more, you may build up to doing 3 1-minute holds or more, or adding in some little shoulder dips. Okay, so I wanna show you the 3 different varieties. So if it's really hard for you and you're not sure you're able to do it, I want you to face away from the wall, hands down, walk your feet up just like we did earlier, lifting just one leg at a time. Not quite as scary because you got one leg on the wall. All right? If you're used to holding wall handstand holds, then I want you to face the wall and kick up, then facing away, holding shoulders up to ears, legs and butt engaged. If you've done a lot of handstand wall holds and you're really looking at building strength in your handstand and endurance, then we're gonna kind of have to cartwheel into the wall facing into it. So a little spookier, so like in the beginning, but now we get really close, belly button and nose coming right to the wall. So be where you need to be. Get yourself a timer. I will for us today. Oh no! My timer died. All right, so timer died. We'll just have to count it out. Be where you need to be, whatever phase, either the easiest, the intermediate, or the more advanced. And find your space. And I will count it out, giving out some tips as we go. All right, here we are. Press, press, press the floor away. Shoulders rise up to the ears. That's 10. Low belly pulls in. Point the toes. That's about 20. Squeeze the butt. Muscles hug towards the bones. That's about 30. Let the neck hang heavy or gently look towards the floor, but soften your face. Keep breathing, that's 40. Pull your low belly in. Don't dump into your back, but keep your spine long. That's about 50, 10 more, you can do it. Stay calm, stay focused. 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, nice. Go ahead and cartwheel down. I don't know if that was exactly a minute, but you get the idea. All right, very good guys. Let's do a little bit more core work, because at the end we're gonna try kicking up on our own, and the more that we can have the core engaged, the the better. All right, let's do some Russian twists. So on your sit bones, lift the knees. We'll start with our hands at our heart, but they're gonna reach towards the right, reach towards the left. Let's do 50, so that's 25 on each side. All right, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Really twist here, guys. Really let that twist come all the way through. Keep pulling that belly button in. Here we go, 30. 10 more, you got this. 1, very good. All right, a little bit more. Come all the way down onto your back. Draw your right knee in towards your low belly. Point your left toes and lift that heel up off the ground. Now squeeze your chest in towards your knee, hug. And let's switch legs. Left side, point that right leg, and side to side, just like this. Draw your shoulder blades right up off the floor. Belly button pulls in, so hopefully your lower back is touching, and there's not a big hump here. You want to really pull that back down. Every time you pull that knee in, pull your belly button down. Let's do 10 more. 9, 8, 7, lift your shoulder blades. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull both in, give yourself a good squeeze, hold it, and lower down. Nice. Shake it out through the hips. Maybe let the knees fall from side to side, a little windshield wipering of the knees. All right. Go ahead and come up to seated. And we are gonna try kicking up on our own. So you don't want to push for so long that you give yourself pain in the wrists or in the shoulders. Things should feel strong and engaged, but you don't want there to be pain. So in the beginning, when your wrists start telling you, oh, it's starting to hurt, it's time to back off. It's time to call it a day. If that's already happening now, then just stop the video, come back another time. But if you're ready for a little bit more, let's try kicking up a few times. But like I said, always, always, always listen to your body. You want to be able to practice for a very long time and without injury. All right, so let's start with that forearm stand. Maybe a little less intimidating since we're close to the ground. We're gonna work on kicking up a little bit with both legs. Find that even position where your forearms are the same as your shoulders. You can grab the opposite elbow, palms flat down, or interlace your hands, whatever you need. Palms down is a little bit more traditional. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming into that dolphin pose. And we press out of the shoulders. See how here I'm kind of dumping, and here I'm pressing, dumping, pressing. You gotta press. If you dump, you're not gonna have the strength to hold. So maybe lift that left leg, little tiny hops. That's a nice place to stay with those L legs. Good place to find balance. Play with that there. Another nice place is that full splits, because you get a nice teeter-totter of balance, or stag legs. Again, because you can play with the balance from leg to leg. And eventually working on finding that straight leg hold. Still pressing out of the shoulders, low belly scooping, glutes engaged, legs squeezing and reaching towards the ceiling. Feel free to pause the video here and work on your forearm stand. Of course, you can always go near a wall. The only problem with using the wall is sometimes you get a little too attached to it. So don't let yourself get too attached to the wall and afraid to get away from it. All right, after you've worked a little bit in your forearm stand, feel free to try your handstand a little bit too. Hands find that nice position where they feel balanced, even. And let's work on kicking up a little bit So even if you kick up and you never find balance, don't be discouraged. Kicking up builds strength, it's great cardio, and it gets you away from being afraid of being upside down. Get your hips up over your shoulders, which is where we have to be and feel safe. So kick up a million times, and no, it's not wasted time. All right, shoulders have to come forward. No. Shoulders have to come forward, and little kicks. Maybe we stay with those L legs. Keep pushing out of the shoulders. Again, stag legs are very nice because it's a nice place to teeter your balance. But eventually we work on that straight leg hold. Feel free to, again, pause the video and work a little longer on your handstands. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. You did really, really well. Shake out your wrists, shake out your shoulders, rest it out. Be proud of yourself, whether you ever found that handstand or that forearm stand. Be proud you did the work, you put in the effort, and that's really what it's all about. So hopefully I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Take care. Namaste.